These are experienced and appreciative and knowledgeable fans.
And here we go with the men's mile. Men's mile on the track. Geordie Beamish, Mario Garcia Romo, Festus Legat, Eric Holt, Joe Klecker, Callum Elson coming to make the trip from Great Britain, Dan Schaefer, Austin Miller, Rob Napolitano, and Alex Amenkwa.
This is the Olympic Development Men's Benjamin Franklin Mile. Let's go downstairs to live with our 1500 winner.
All right, Josette Andrews is here. Congratulations on such an amazing race. 4:04 under these conditions. That's something to definitely be proud of. How do you feel about that time?
Oh, I feel great. My goal was to come out here and win my first time at Penn Relays. I've always wanted to watch since high school, like running the 4x4 freshman year. So this feels really cool to come out here as a pro, my first win for OAC, and start the season off with a 4:04. That's a great start to the season.
Now just talk to me about the years that you've competed here at Penn Relays. What does it mean to actually be back and again, like you said, just go home with a watch as well?
It's so cool. I was looking back at like my Facebook albums of me and my high school friends at Penn, and we were sending it to each other. So it was just really cute to look back at. It was always like a freaking like vacation when we came here. So now it's a little different of a vibe when you're a professional, but it's cool to be back. I have my friends and family in town, and my husband Robbie has won at Penn Relays with like the most epic races on FloTrack, so I'm glad I could go out here and win something too with Andrews.
So amazing, Josette. Congratulations on your time today. Best wishes to you as you finish out your season. Gentlemen, back to you.
Things are heating up here in the men's mile. Mario Garcia Romo is in that first position, pacing being done by Alex Amenkwa. Garcia Romo was a teammate of Santa Vista back at Ole Miss in college. She just got second in that last race behind Andrews. So Romo excited about that, but he is followed by Napolitano, Geordie Beamish, the on-athlete. Let me tell you something about Geordie Beamish. If he can see the leader with 200 meters to go, he is unbeatable. The wheels on Geordie Beamish consistently impress time and time again. The NCAA D1 indoor mile champ from New Zealand. We also have Klecker farther back, can never count him out. Not quite known for the high foot speed, more the strength. Joe Klecker, the 2020 Olympian and 2022 USA champion in the 10K, but mixing it up here. Farther back, we have Callum Elson, who made the trip from Cambridge, the D2 two-time champion, 6th at the World Cross Mixed Relay. Didn't even get into running until 2020, was a football player, soccer player is what we would call it here. He says footy, but he is now competing at the top of the international fields. But it is Mario Garcia Romo up front. Legat starting to move up on the outside. Festus Legat of Kenya. He's got a 3:54 PB representing UA Mission Run Baltimore and was an Iowa State alum.
I've always been a fan of Mario Garcia Romo of Spain, the way he runs, like you said, the Ole Miss grad. He anchored Ole Miss to wins in the 4x8 and the DMR last year at these Penn Relays, and he leads the field here, but not by much.
Holtomania fans are getting excited here as Eric Holt is moving around on the outside. 2022 NACAC 1500-meter champion. He is in second place right now. Joe Klecker starting to make a move. He's going to be boxing in, though, Geordie Beamish here. Beamish is going to need to get some room here on the outside if he's going to launch his famous kick. But Holt is starting to move. Holt challenging Garcia Romo. Holt is in the lead right now, but it is Holt and Garcia Romo. Who can challenge Holt and Garcia Romo? Garcia Romo is retaining pole position, pushing Holt to the outside. Can Festus Legat get around? He's trying to move, but look farther back. Geordie Beamish. Geordie Beamish starting to move here. He's on the inside. Eric Holt's boxing him in right now. Is Garcia Romo going to open the door? Garcia Romo. Geordie Beamish fighting the inside. Geordie Beamish with the wheels, getting the fans into it. Geordie Beamish with the inside move. My word, he's got some wheels.
And a lot of confidence to boot. Geordie Beamish waiting for that opening just to crack a daylight, and it was enough for Beamish. The New Zealander comes here and represents On Athletics Club with a cheeky little look up at the crowd. But he got the victory. Wow.
When you have wheels like Geordie Beamish, you can do whatever you want in the last 100. I called it with 800 meters to go. If he is in the race, he is unstoppable. The wheels on the New Zealand native. Geordie Beamish on goes 1-1 with the 1500 in the mile. Josette Norris Andrews handing off to Geordie Beamish. Watch the start here. Beamish with the ponytail on the inside, bides his time, chilling right now, chilling behind Eric Cole, letting Festus the guy up front, letting Mario Garcia Romo do the movement. Look at Beamish hanging on the rail, staying relaxed. He waits for the window to open up. Garcia Romo leaves the door open, maybe just giving his teammate a chance to go for the victory, and look at that, getting the fans into it. Beamish with the win. What a race by Geordie Beamish. That is going to be a classic for On Running. We are going to see that on their Instagram tomorrow, but for now, an interview with Olivia.
Vice President of the Tri-State Toyota Dealers.
What was going through your mind as you were going through that last lap there?
Yeah, absolutely. Really tactical out here. It's actually surprisingly good conditions for Philly, but yeah, just so great to run in front of the crowd, and yeah, awesome just to kind of be able to practice racing, and not the fastest time we've ever run, but great group of guys to do it with, and props to my teammate Mario for leading most of that. Felt a little bad at the end.
I'm happy you appreciate the weather today. Yesterday was a different story. You got some nice. It's not as raining as it was yesterday. So just walk me through, what does it mean to just be able to compete here at Penn Relays in front of this amazing crowd here today?
Yeah, well, this is my first time ever running at Penn Relays. So went through college on the West Coast and never got the opportunity to come out here, but came out here last year with On, and then the brand's just doing incredible stuff with the meet the last couple of years, and yeah, just so epic to run in front of this crowd.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you and best wishes as you finish out the rest of the season. Gentlemen, back to you.
George Beamish, the 3-time New Zealand record holder. What a race there. I love watching Beamish run. He just makes it interesting every single time. But man, I'm going to have to take a deep breath, but I'm not